Helen Ley Care Centre, based in Leamington Spa in Warwickshire, provides care for people with multiple sclerosis and their families and carers. Helen Ley House provides respite care, where guests are cared for by specialist nurses, carers and physiotherapists, in a safe, positive and friendly environment. Guests can enjoy a wide range of excursions, entertainment and leisure activities during their stay. As many people with MS are confined to their homes for long periods of time, this contact with other people in the community can be particularly beneficial.
Helen Ley aims to provide excellent respite care in a warm and friendly environment for people affected by MS and their carers. Staff offer support and motivation whilst promoting individuality, privacy, dignity and choice, enabling carers to access the stress-free break they so desperately need. Helen Ley provides many stimulating activities for guests to enjoy and offers a varied program of entertainment including singers, quizzes, crafts and films. Various alternative therapies are on offer and information resources are available. Our hairdresser and beautician also provide a welcome pampering to our guests. Guests can browse in our own shop on the site, which is manned by volunteers. Helen Ley provides a safe and happy environment for the guests while they stay with us, and the ability for their family and their carers to have a real good break. Carers are with their family member for 24 hours a day, every day of the year. And this time that they can have away on their own holidays and thinking of their own health and their own happiness provides them with the ability to carry on.
We look upon Helen Ley as a first-class hotel with nursing care who have a complete understanding of MS and who realise that people who come here actually want a good time, and we hope to give them a good time because once their families realise that they're safe here and enjoy it, then the families can feel free to do what they want.
People come here to feel when they leave they're inspired, invigorated, a sense of well-being. Any of us knows what a good holiday does, and that's exactly what we aim to provide for people with MS and their carers here at the centre.
The carers can be confident in the fact that when they leave their relatives here, that they are getting the very best care.
They need to go where the illness is understood, and people sometimes who go into other nursing homes for respite, the needs are not always met because not for any other reason than they're just unaware of their needs.
The quality of the care is infinitely better here than the other places.
I mean, good as other care homes are, I think you really need, with MS, it's such a complex disease, you really need expertise in handling. For example, my husband has quite severe spasticity, and if you try and move him when he's in spasm, it can cause quite a problem to muscles and things like that.
I think that having staff who are MS specific really does help, because in Helen Ley nobody is fazed by anything. Any little foibles that you have that are related to your condition, no problem.
When a guest comes to us, we can address any problem that they might have because we are a specialised centre here. And what may seem a problem to the guest is not a problem to us.
We have a special physiotherapists who are able to provide exercise programs and spa pool therapy for our guests, and the pool provides them with relaxation and the ability to float and move their limbs, which is difficult for them to do under normal circumstances. They love to stand, gives them the opportunity of being at everyone else's level, and because most of them are not able to access that in their own homes.
The physio here is particularly useful because I think MS is one of the diseases that if you don't do it, you lose it. It really does set you up and makes you feel an awful lot better.
Regularly I have aromatherapy and I have Indian head massage, which is absolutely fantastic. The very first time I had it, I'd never had anything like that before, I felt like my head, my brain could breathe. It was really, really good. It was so, ooh, I loved it. And then there's the therapy pool, and that's just nice. You just lie there as the water bubbles around you and the little lights on in the ceiling and the soft music. It is so, so good. You really chill.
Here at Helen Ley Care Centre, we organise a lot of events for the guests to get involved in and to create some social interaction between all of them. What we try to do is to create all these activities which will enable them to do things which they cannot do at home and will hopefully make their lives a little bit better. We run 4, 5 or maybe 6 trips from the centre each week. Typical things are shopping days, trips out to garden centres, to the theatre.
I shall chat to various other sufferers, which is a very useful spin-off.
They do quizzes at Helen Ley. I love the quizzes. They're usually on twice a week. They do shows, people come in and entertain us. And it's so amazing that people will give of their time and ask nothing back really apart from somebody to listen to them. It's really, really good. I really appreciate it.
This particular week is our art and craft week, so every day we've got an art or a craft taking place. Yesterday we were making beeswax candles, today it's bonsai tree care, tomorrow we're painting.
Many of our guests visit us often, and our staff are very happy to see their old friends and welcome them. The guests become very much part of our community here at Helen Ley.
It's good for me, it's good for them, and we have a great rapport. And if we aren't getting a rapport, I want to know why, so that I can actually work on that person in some way.
The benefit for the carers is enormous. These carers do such a wonderful job, I think, and just having that small amount of time for themselves is absolutely essential for them to carry on and do the wonderful job that they're doing.
Since Mum has been going to Helen Ley, it is better because obviously with her being in a wheelchair it's harder to go on holiday with her, but it still gives me the chance to go away with Dad, to go to Portugal and not be worrying or relying on family members or carers to be looking after her.
I feel very safe when Jeremy's at Helen Ley because I know he's safe, and I don't have, for the week he's here, any responsibility at all, which is the most wonderful feeling, as any carer will know. Much as you love the person, you are totally responsible for their well-being and welfare, and it's a wonderful feeling knowing he's here, and I don't have to worry about him at all.
Last year we were able to allocate 850 respite stays to people in our community. To continue to do this, we need to raise at least £50,000 per year for the centre. And that 50,000 will go into the many services and equipment that it takes to provide this. And we'd like to increase that number. I mean, there must be a lot of people out there who still haven't been able to have access to this kind of respite care. We're always looking for people to assist us in fundraising ideas and initiatives, both companies, individuals, through donations or through time.